Hello and welcome to Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Dawn Chorus. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on itch.io, and if you want to support them and or get the newest version a bit earlier, then you can go to their Patreon. Anyways, on the last Let's Play, we picked Lake, and then grew a bit close to Jorgen, and then we had Lake was very thoughtful and what would be the word? He's just thinking about life after death and reincarnation, all that stuff. Very oddly unlike things. But there was that one CG where he's just looking very distant, very thoughtful. But anyways, day 2. Dark. Dark. Hey, come back to us. My thoughts branch out chaotically and then fade into oblivion, like a lighting in slow motion. Hey there. Like, he has big honkin' chompers. Why is there a lake hanging above me? What's going on? Rise and shine, Dark. It's morning already. Morning? It cannot be morning. I feel half dead. Well, sort of. I think the sun is rising right now. There's a cute-ass face. Even with the big honkin' chompas. Ah, I'm in Lake's room. He and Jorgen invited me to stay with them after stargazing yesterday. What hour is it? 6:40. Only 20 minutes left until breakfast. This will most likely be the thumbnail for my video. Oh, that's not much. Here are my eyes, feeling the life return to my limbs. Give me a moment. I need to wake up first. I groan loudly and stretch out. I check every muscle, readying it for the whole long day ahead of us. Getting up is the last thing I'd like to do now. Sorry, it was a text. The battle against bed gravity is vicious, but I finally emerge victorious. Although, as soon as I'm on my paws, an overwhelming urge to crawl back under the duvet overcomes me. Is duvet like an American term? Because it doesn't sound American. Or like, is it general English instead of English, You're up. Good. I was beginning to think I'd have to fetch a bucket of water for you. Ooh, don't you dare. Ever. Unless you have a death wish. Also, I was sure we would have to wake you up, not the other way around. A dream I had woke me up. Then I remembered about the trip today and got so excited I couldn't go back to sleep. Besides, I'm already somewhat late. Jorgen is already in the bathroom. I'll go after him. Unless you want to go first, that is. You can go. I need a moment. What were you dreaming about that woke you up? Oh, you were in that dream, actually. Ooh woo. We were exploring some town together. It had some thin but monstrously tall glass towers, looking like something straight out of a sci-fi novel. And several smaller rivers were flowing through it. I remember we went to a bakery to grab something to eat. They had a delicious looking blueberry pies and carrot cakes, and some apple cakes, like the ones from yesterday too. That sounds rather nice. I like something that'd wake you up. Good morning. Morning. Huh? I can't say with full certainty that Jorgen is particularly obscuring them with his arms, but are those top surgery scars? Oh, so is Jorgen like... I'm not sure if I saw that before. Does that mean they're a trans male? Would have to check, Or see. Oh. Hey, can I take the bathroom now? Go ahead, I'm all done. It's really weird seeing both of you up before 8. Are you feeling alright? Are you ill? Never been better. Dark, did you give him something? Me? No. Damn it. The one time I forget to do that. Give me 1 second, just in case. And it wasn't even somebody messaging me, either. Oh, I didn't know Dawn Chorus goes on my, what I'm playing game kind of thing. Interesting. I think I saw that before, actually. Jorgen dressed up quickly, rather gracefully. Again, all black clothes. Oh, I guess I need to select it. Boop. Still recording? Yeep. Okay, I'll make it quick. I have to go out soon. Good morning to you too, Dark. I hope you slept well? No lion snoring kept you up all night? Thankfully no. Sleeping on the floor was surprisingly comfortable too. I was afraid I'd wake up with my back killing me, but no, it was no worse than sleeping in a bed. You want some hibiscus tea before breakfast, maybe? There's still some left over from yesterday evening. Sure, I could use some. It was really tasty, after you diluted it. Jorgen goes off to pour us both some leftover tea, and I move to the window to check the weather. The gray, heavy sky is barely illuminated by the sun, still hidden behind the horizon. It's snowing heavily, so much that the falling flakes obscure the view of the mountains. The ground is completely covered in snow, too. It must have been snowing for the entire night. Here you are. Oh, thanks. Jorgen sits down on the edge of Lake's bed with his cup, so I do the same, taking a spot next to him. I take a sip of the tea. Jorgen diluted it with hot water, so it's pleasantly warm. This time, familiar with taste, I don't need any sugar to help gulp it down. Jorgen sips his tea slowly and quietly, looking out the window, or perhaps not looking anywhere in particular, just lost in his thoughts. Must be really cold outside. I hope the snowfall settles before we reach town. This makes it much harder to take any photos. So, how about them Knicks? Also, if you take out those lip studs, do you kind of drool at that? You know, I probably should have asked somebody about that. Do they have that? I know they have a nose thing. What's on my phone? Jesus. Oh. It's one of those days where families like, we're doing this, and this to prepare for stuff, and I'm just like, I'll be here for these things, and then, like, they're not doing it, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play video games. Kind of lies, but kind of truth. Yeah, anyways. I could warms my paws pleasantly. I never would have guessed Jorgen is trans. Or maybe he isn't, and I'm assuming too much? But I don't know what else these scars could have been. Still, I know about them from Chirper only. Chirper? Is that... I guess it could be a magazine or TV? I never had any trans friends in the uni or from high school that I knew of. That is all a bit new to me. Yeah, I guess the only time I've had somebody that I knew was trans was like maybe 2 years ago. I mean, I knew them a bit longer, but then they came out as trans. I don't think I should ask about it unless he mentions it first. It seems a bit rude and nosy. I've been reading about near-death experiences recently. What kind? I mean, the out-of-body, tunnels of light, full-on hallucinations kind of thing. People claim they died, or separated from their bodies, and then came back, and how it changed their lives. Good morning to you too, but I guess it's better to have it in the morning than just before you go to bed and then you're up all night. And what do you think of it? I think it's ironic that they need to almost die to appreciate living. Maybe it's good to experience something like that at some point of your life. Maybe not. I'm not a psychologist. I can only draw conclusions from what I read and compare it with my own experience of reality and the stories of others. Did you experience something like that? In a way, but not really. I had a few situations in which I was in some danger, but that's not the same. None of these changed my life much. At most, maybe I got a bit angrier. Oh, why angrier? What happened? You know, the one thing that really irks me is injustice. It's endlessly frustrating that the bad deeds can go unpunished. But that's how life is. Sometimes there's nothing you can do other than accept your situation and move on. The milky glow of the dispersed sunlight reflects through Jorgen's glasses as he turns his head to look out the window outside again. That ended on a somber note. Sorry. That wasn't my intention when I started this conversation. What I meant to say is that it's good to learn to appreciate life while we're living. I nod and sip the tea again. It's still bitter, but I don't mind. What about you? Ever been close to death? No, thankfully not. I've been leading a peaceful life so far. Not that many dangers out there in Finnish wilds. Well, unless you drink too much and drown in the lake. But I've never been that much into drinking. Good thing. Good on you. Good. My, what a foggy morning. It's so dark here. How much time do we have left? 15 minutes. We still have a moment. That's good, because I just remembered something. Dark, you have your instant camera with you, right? Yeah, why? You're supposed to show me some more photos. Do you have any with you now? Not really. Just the one I took yesterday, and showed you at lunch. Aw. Can I see the camera itself? I love the vibe that instant cameras have. Sure thing. If you want, I could take the picture for you. Really? Dark, that'd be so cool. You're the best. Wow, now that's some enthusiasm. That's not a big thing. Just tell me what kind of photo you'd like. Anything works, really. I'll just be happy to have one. Okay, there's not much light here yet. You'd have to face the window and stand here. Let me get dressed first, okay? No, stay naked. Right. Wow, flustered, he's even cuter. Then he goes away to dress himself, and I take the camera out of my bag. But turning it on, I see something shiny at the bottom of the bag, where the camera was. Huh? At the bottom of my bag, there's the key to my room. I think I found the key. The key to your room? Yes. I had it with me this whole time. That's good. You can retrieve your belongings now. And now wear the same shirt you've been wearing. You are kind of musky. Why would I put the key there, though? It must have been really out of it yesterday. Wow, what a stupid situation. You can stay here if you prefer that, of course. I got the mattress for the rest of the trip anyway. Right, Jorgen? Sure, I don't mind it. You guys really are really the best. I pulled them both through a hug, snuggling into myself closely. How do you snuggle into yourself? Neither them protest or try to wiggle out, and Lake wraps his arm around my back in turn. Thank you. No problem, dude. We're happy to have you here. Oh, the photo. I almost forgot about it. I grabbed the camera from my table and pointed at Lake. Ready? Shoot. I grabbed the milky white photo and pulled it from the camera, putting it in a compartment in my bag. Why are you hiding it? I wanted to see. It needs a few minutes to develop. There's nothing on it yet, and I have to shield it from light. Right now, the film is still sensitive to light, which might explain why some of them would kind of have that weird filmy thing over it, you know? But man, you don't shake it like a Polaroid picture, hey ya? Let the chemicals work. You'll see it at breakfast. Not to be a buzzkill, but we have less than 10 minutes to breakfast now. To breakfast or till the end of breakfast? I'll go wash myself then. Don't wait for me if I'll be late. Of course, we'll wait. Speak for yourself. I want my morning coffee. Okay, I'm going. I'll make it quick. Somehow he made it to the cafeteria exactly on time. It's emptier than I thought it would be, though. Jorgen went straight for the espresso machine to make himself a coffee. My man. While Lake and I went ahead to find a table for us. Hey, it's the two people that are not really dated. Good boys. In the middle of the cafeteria stands Rune and Miko, the former looking somewhat lost. Hey, morning. Hello there. Hello there, morning. Good morning, Dark. Oh, hello. Good morning to you, too. You guys feeling alright? You look like you came in here and then forgot why. Oh, I know I'm here to eat. I'm waiting for Rune to wake up, to make up his mind on where to sit. Sorry, I didn't get much sleep. I'm still feeling rather woozy. Waiting for the matcha to kick in. That smile. That's not good. Why are you standing in the middle of the room, though? I expect Devin to be here already, but he isn't. Maybe he got caught up in some faculty stuff. Sorry, reading makes me yawn. For sure, he's up already. He's an early bird. Would you like to sit with us in the meantime? We could save you a spot at the table. Good idea. We could sit like yesterday at dinner, join two tables. Rune and I each grab one table and join it with the other, carefully as the table is already set. Then I sit down next to Lake. Rune and Miko take the spots opposite of us. Here's the thing, just kind of randomly, I like this game a lot. Because, let me just go through the list of other things. Let's see. We got Winds of Change, life and death situations, and kind of games of, not really games of Throne-y, but medieval kind of stuff. Major, minor, all very complicated, everybody's doing everything, but also life-death thing. Echo, kind of horror story. Or so I heard. There's just rough stuff going on there. Adastra, really nice, but also kind of Game of Thronesy where everybody's plotting and stuff like that. Kamina and Intera, kind of like that too. Game of Colosseum, fighting people. The Smoke Room, spoiler alert, Modo. Though I guess by the time this comes out, that series will be coming out. But also creepy stuff. And then you got Dawn Chorus. It's not some fancy road, it's just real life stuff. Ish. I mean, is Norway real? Just nature set my face too. But, besides, having post-nut clarity with that one route, things are generally chill. I mean, yeah, there's life stuff where people are like, what am I going to do with my life? But still, it's very chill, Anyways, then I sit down next to Lake, while Rune and Miko take the spots opposite to us. Damn you, yawn! I hate yawning during these things because, you can't really read, but also I would worry that makes people think I'm not enjoying these. Morning, guys. Hello, why are you all so quiet? Excuse me, coming through. Oh, it's you two. Are you joining us? If that's fine with you. Sit wherever you'd like. There's plenty of seats left here. Thanks. Much appreciated. Bjorn and Travis, choose to sit next to each other, next to me. And Jorgen sits down next to Lake, leaving a free spot next to Rune. Oh, Rune. How are you all feeling? Ready for the hours of lectures ahead of us? Oh, don't remind me. I slept like shit. Looks like it's not just me. Not very comforting though, is it? No. What do you think we will get? Oh, I hope they serve croissants. I rarely buy them for myself, but I hunt for them every time I am staying at a hotel. It's almost like a tradition for me at some point. Pankakar! Again, it would be nice, but I doubt we'll get the same thing 2 days in a row. My bet is on breakfast cereal. What else would the bowls be here for? Everyone seems to be talking about food. After all, it's the one thing connecting us all. People from backgrounds, every class, age, and every profession. Students, professors, millionaires, manufacturers, best friends, and complete strangers. We all have to, and like to, eat. Maybe not like to. I mean, I know some people are like, nope, I just stuffed my face. In the meantime, a few of us went for a glass of juice. I should probably get orange juice and coffee for the extremity. It's 10 next to 10. The cafeteria slowly fills with people, but then it's almost past 7 o'clock, and then some people on the table are missing. At the moment, Coach walks in from the cafeteria with Professor Rune. Oh yeah, he's at spots. I don't know why I didn't notice it. Attention everyone, sadly we have to start the day on some bad news. Due to the heavy snowfall, the bus won't be able to come for us, so we have to skip today's trip to town. Fortunately, we don't have to miss all of the lectures. The university is working hard right now to set everything up for online streaming, and we will watch them from here in the cafeteria. However, only the lectures held in the main lecture hall will be streamed. That's all for now. Breakfast will be served in a minute. As soon as Code finishes speaking, a hubbub of students' mixed voices fills the room. The Panther makes his way towards her table and sits down next to Rune with a sigh. Morning, Devon. Is everything okay? Yes, thank you. I'd hoped to have less eventful morning, but everything's fine. So, we're stuck in the guest house? Unfortunately. Only until the afternoon. The snow plows should get here by then. As if on cue, the guest house staff enters with a cart of our food. And yes, they have croissants. Each table gets a basket with various kinds of bread, an assortment of jams, pastries, and a pitcher of milk, and a bag of corn cereals. There are also a separate dish with sweet pastries, and one with Brunost mished, as well as regular coconut cheese, okay, and a bowl of fruits. Looks like they don't serve fish in this guest house. Great. Not that I mind, I haven't had it in a long time. I'm not a fan of very sweet breakfast, so skip the cereal. Sorry. I didn't sleep well last night, I guess. Just make myself a few sandwiches and grab a croissant. Next to me, Lake starts putting a bit of everything on his plate. 2 pastries, a few slices of bread. He tops it with cheese and tomatoes. Some more with coca paste and jams. Some strawberries and oranges, and a bowl of cereal. Jorgen looks at that with disapproval, just sipping on his coffee. You will get round in no time if you keep eating like this, Lake. I don't know, a round lake sounds kind of cute and also funny. Was that kind of mean? Oh hush, I'm on a trip. I can let myself indulge like this once in a while. True, especially since it's free. Where do you fit it all anyway? You're as thin as a sheet of paper. Hey, I'm not that thin. I have a fast metabolism. Hey Dark, you're not eating anything? Still thinking what to grab. Maybe I'll go for a bit of everything too. How are the pastries? I feel like having something sweet today. Easily as good as yesterday's sunshine rolls. Lake takes a bite of the sandwich and half of his ready, while I'm still picking at some food for myself. Damn, he really has an appetite. Hey, don't look at me like that. I hoped we'd get to town and I'd grab some nice food there. Maybe visit a bakery, like in my dream today. Gotta perk myself up a bit. I look forward to the trip too, but nothing is lost. We'll get there tomorrow. I guess, yeah. Tomorrow is quite far away, though. Jorgen, you're not eating anything? A coffee for me is enough. I'll grab an apple or two later. Hey, those rhubarb are really tasty. I'll take your word for it. I'll stay away from anything that has rhubarb in it. Okay, I'm gonna have to look. What's rhubarb? Boop. Get rid of all that elite dangerous stuff. I tried mining. That stuff's hard, especially with pirates. Rabarberhorn. Oh, so, well, it looks like croissants with, like, apple in it or something, and with stuff on it. I wonder if cereal with coffee would taste okay. Like, what? Don't. As I'm listening to the conversations happening around me, a warm feeling rises in my chest. It's been only a day since we arrived, but we already look and act like a group of friends. Even if we all study different departments, just the duration of the camp, we can keep together, and it makes me happy. That was a nice meal. Not bad, yeah. The key to the good meal is variety. Oh, by the way, Dark, did you find your key? Didn't we just talk to him about it? Oh yeah, but just this morning. Oh, that's good. Where was it? I have no one to ask. This is embarrassing as hell. I mean, maybe it's a thing where it's like he's at telling everybody that we found the key. I handed my camera bag. Dark, one day you're gonna forget your head somewhere. What's important is I have it back. Where did you stay last night then? Oh, Lake and Jorgen were kind enough to take me in. Although, they only had 2 beds, so they borrowed a mattress from Travis. Who the fuck's Oh, now I remember Travis. He's the raccoon dog. That also replies to Miko the question from yesterday, I guess. Ah, so that's what you need the mattress for. Travis looks somewhat taken aback. Should I feel insulted or something? Yeah, what did you think we were going to do with it? I don't know. You just asked for a spare one, and then came straight to my room to borrow it. Oh, by the way, Dark, can I go to your room again after breakfast? You had a nice view from there. Huh? That's sudden. But it's like, I probably shouldn't think too hard. He's not the kind of person to have ulterior motives. Sure thing, no problem. I'm done with breakfast. I think I'll go there now. Ooh, nice. I'll hurry up too then. Link leans above his plate and wolfs down, or should I say lions down, the rest of the food in seconds. What a beast. I glance sideways at the rest of the table. The others seem to be too occupied with talking to pay attention to us. Sometimes, again, it's like sometimes you read a sentence and you're halfway through and it doesn't make sense. God, until you finish it. Miko is discussing something with Travis. Bjorn chats with Jorgen, and Rune is busy with Coach. Hold on, we can go. You know, I would have waited for you if you asked. I wouldn't want to keep you waiting. Lake and I stand up from the table and say goodbye to everyone before going to my room. And with us being like, ew, tad short of 2 minutes from being, from the end of time, I think that's a good time to call it. So, that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. With the, very cute looking lion boy just looking at us. But yeah. Also, I don't know what. Now that I think about it, all that white hair and kind of the lines around the eyes kind of reminds me of the bad guy from My Hero Academia. You know, the guy with the touchy powers. But yeah, completely different person. He wouldn't like to be like that. But anyways, that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. So comment, cause I like comments. Then would you like dislike tips, tricks, otherwise, ooh tips. If you like my YouTube and like to grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out there is 2 epic grow. And please remember to spay near your animals to help control the pet population. And if you want to play this game, tell it out for free. And if you want to support them and or get the newest version earlier, then go to their Patreon. Also, when playing these things, I kind of wonder, like, should I do every single route of all the games and then go into the next visual novel, or should I do like one each and then maybe go back? I don't know. I feel kind of remorse not seeing all these guys as is, you know? Especially with good visual novels. It do be like that. Anyways, until next time on Let's Play by me, the GamerWolfSix of Dawn Chorus. So thanks and see ya.